Santa was a busy man last night, but it was not because of the kids. It was their moms that wore him out. I am Santa's helper, and you would not believe the things I saw. I heard one mom lean into him so her kid wouldn't hear, and she said, "Santa, I have been so good this year, but I'm willing to change that for you." And then another one trailed her finger across his big red coat and said, "I've got a chimney just the size for you, Saint Nick." She said, "Let's see how much of a saint you really are, Nicholas." And Santa was sweating under his hat at this point. He was like a kid in a candy store, but instead of candy, it was a bunch of desperate housewives just wanting to get their stockings stuffed. Then I walked up and I said, "Rough night, big guy?" And his eyes were tired, but they were still twinkling at me. He said, "Oh, you have no idea. I haven't seen this much action since Mrs. Claus caught me in the workshop with one of the elves." And he was checking his nice list, and I said, "It doesn't matter how many times you check that, my name's not gonna be on there. So any idea yet which lucky lady gets to reach into your sack?" And he said, "I'm flattered really, but a man can only take so many cookies." And I couldn't hide my blushing, and I said, "Well, Santa, maybe you're looking in the wrong place." And he said, "Ho, ho, ho? And where should I be looking?" And I leaned in so close that I could smell the faint smell of peppermint and several ladies' perfumes. And I could see different colors of lipstick smeared across his rosy cheeks. And then he asked me if I wanted to go back to the North Pole with him. And I said, "Forget the North Pole, Santa. Let me just visit your South Pole instead." He said, "Oh, you know, Sarah, there's only one deciding factor when it comes to picking the mother of my dreams. In all my 1700 years, all I've ever done is gone down the chimney. I just want to go in the back door for once. For the love of God, just once." And I shrugged and said, "Well, Santa, I'm feeling a little generous this Christmas." Then he stood up and adjusted his coat like a gentleman and said, "Oh, well, ding, 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 it looks like we have a winner." And then let's just say he ate more than milk and cookies that night.